Hello everyone, it's Tina here, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Hope you're all doing well. I've recently purchased the Butterfly Kisses suite and I thought I would pop on and show you a few of the items that are on there and some of the items that I've made. So we'll come back to this page in a moment. I just thought I'd give you a little teaser of what's to come. So this is the Butterfly Kisses on page 36 and 37 of the catalogue. Now, if you purchase the whole suite, you end up with everything that's on these pages. So you get this beautiful stamp set, the dies, the 6x6 paper, so you get 48 sheets, and then these enamel shapes, flowers. So I'll just bring this up to the camera a little bit closer so you can see a bit better. And I love that the stamp set has the little dots and triangles and a little dash to give you a few different little accents. And these are all the beautiful samples that you could make. So the beauty of the suite is that for one code and one price, you get everything that you see here. And then it's a lot easier to make your items. Also today, I'm going to be showing you the Alphabet set, which comes with the punch. So let me bring that up in the catalogue. So that's on page 115. So as you can see, we've got this little alphabet there. So this shows you the actual size in the catalogue of what these two shapes are. And if you buy the bundle, you get the stamp set and the punch. And you can see the different samples here. So this is the stamp set. So you get all the alphabet plus a few of the overseas markings, as well as these fun shapes down the bottom that you can do for making your cards, and then ones that will fit your letters in as well. And these cute little accents of the stars and the flowers. And the flowers is what I actually used on the bottom of that scrapbook page. So this is the punch. So when you're stamping, you just have to make sure you stamp it in the right direction. So I've just done this little tag here just to remind me of the different ideas that you can do. So you can have your outline stamp and pop your word in. Then you can have this plain one here, stamp it in a light color, and that gives you your light background. You can stamp just the word all by itself, and then you can do your little decorative bits as well. But when you're actually wanting to punch the word out, it's best to do it in a line like this, and then you can easily line up your word and then punch out each letter for your project. So I thought I would just show you that as well, just in case you haven't seen it in the catalogue. So it's great for titles. And like I said, you can use the punch or you can just use it on its own to do your titles, like you see here. So we'll put the catalogue away and I'll show you what the stamp set looks like and the dies. So here we have the Photopolymer Stamp Set. And all these shapes here will get cut out by the second die in the set. So you get all these middle bits, and I'll show you in cardstock in a moment what they all look like. So there's quite a lot on there. And then you've got the big and the small little bodies of the butterflies. Still haven't quite worked out what these are yet, so stay tuned for that. And this is what I do sometimes if I run out of magnets and I don't have any at the moment. I just draw a pen mark around each one. So then when I take it off, then I know where it's going to fit back on. Sometimes you take them all off and then you can never get them back on for some reason. But anyway, so that's the Build a Butterfly die. And we have those. Then we have the gorgeous paper. So I'll just show you everything on top first, otherwise I'm going to have butterflies flying everywhere. So this is a nice little easel card I've made. It's inspired by another demonstrator. So you can just sit that on your desk. So you could do multiple different little fronts on there, and then you can put your little greeting underneath. and then it just folds down flat that you can pop in your envelope. So that's a nice fun idea. This was another inspiration off Pinterest, seeing what else we could do. So just doing some little 1 inch or 1.5 inch squares, using the stamps in the stamp set with the dots and the triangles, and then using the butterfly wings as little toppers for your presents. So I thought that was a fairly cute idea. And then I've used this textured embossing folder, which is very nice as well. So that was just a little cute idea. So now let's look at all the different butterflies you can make. So these are just some of the combinations, just so I could get my head around how it worked. So you can do the solid background, and then you can do the different die in the shape. And this is the same one here, but if I didn't use the outline die, you would just get this on a piece of paper. So then you could put that on a different color, and then that would show through. So that would give you a different accent as well. So that's what I've done here. I just got a bit of scrap when I'd cut the butterfly wing out, and then I just put it on another wing that I'd already cut out. So it's good to have a play when you get new stamp sets and things. And sometimes you can just sort of see different images. Like that to me looks like it could be a bow tie. So it's just about having a go, playing with different colours and seeing what you might come up with. This one I've done in black, and then I put the body on the front. These ones are just the butterflies cut directly like that. And then you could put them behind different colour cardstock and give you pretty backgrounds. And then this one, this is the one to me looks like a heart, which is this shape here. So I cut 2 of them and I put them on their side. So I made a butterfly that way. So you can imagine doing that just in a little heart shape, but also it can be turned into a butterfly. So there's lots and lots of different combinations that you could do in any color that you chose. And then also just to show you the stamped images. So I just stamped them out a few times, and then these ones can be cut out with that big solid background die that's in the set. So you could do it on a color, or you could do it on white, and just gives you different variations again. So this is the beautiful paper. So as you can see, there's sort of bigger patterns, littler patterns, different colorways. And that's this side. And then you've got different butterflies. Then you've got a couple of big ones, and these are the ones you could cut out. So I'm going to show you another couple of scrapbook pages using these, and a scrapbooking kit if you're interested. So that's one side, and if I flip them all over, you get the other side, which I love, the fresh freesia side. So there we go. So we do have some blues and yellows and oranges. So there's all a number of different patterns and different combinations that you could use. So you could pick your favorites. And that's 48 sheets you get in those. So 4 of each one. So if you're wanting to have a paper share and go halves with me, just let me know. I can also do that for you. And if you're like me, I've bought this pack and used some of it and gone, I will buy another pack. So that arrived today. So I've ended up with another full pack. Okay, back to our scrapbook page. So this is an extra one that you could do if you purchase the kit and then maybe got half a pack of the paper. And you can see I've used our glimmer or shimmery in colour glittery paper. So I thought that was pretty cute. And then I've used the stylish shapes to cut out a circle, and then a couple of the butterflies, and then using our alphabet set. And these little arrows here came from one of the I've cut one of these and then pushed them out and then used them on my layout. So I just thought that was a neat idea. And then along the bottom, you can see that little flower arrangement that I just stamped, sort of alternated up and down a little bit, just to add a little bit more interest. Also, we've got these iridescent rhinestones, which are really lovely. I've started using them and I think I'm going to use them fairly quickly. So I just thought I would show you. I've done these two butterflies here, but I thought I would just give you a quick demonstration in case you haven't seen the Take a Pick tool from Stampin' Up. It has this putty end that we can pick up our gems with and pop them on. It also has different tools at the end. So you just have to turn this and we've got a spatula at one end. So if you're doing textured paste, or you might like to pick your gems up with that, and you can also pick your gems up with these as well. So it has different tools, so you can use those. So just with the putty, and when you turn it, it just keeps having more putty. So these are reusable. So once the putty's all gone, you just throw that one away and then you put another one on. So you can buy refill kits. So it's just as easy as sort of pushing your gem and then just popping it on. So it's just sort of like a tacky feel to it. And I've got a little bit too much there, so I just keep repurposing it. And then you can just sort of helps you place your gems where you want them. So there you go. So I just thought I'd show you that quickly in case you've never seen that tool before. So it's a great little one to keep in your kit, or when you go to crops and things, you've got a few different tools on there. So there we have that layout. Then if you're interested, for $12, I've put together these two scrapbook pages. So you can have the papers, the doilies, you'll get the extra papers with the butterflies and some of the bling to go with it. The only thing I can't supply, I can just give you blank ones of these, but it's Stampin' Up's policy that we're not allowed to stamp or give you any images. So if you're wanting a title or something like that specific, just let me know and we can talk about that. And then I've just used my marker pen to do a little bit of stitching. So all this is your 6x6, just cut in a diagonal. You can decide which way you want your papers, whether you want them all the same or different. So we've got that one there, and then this one here, I decided I wanted to use the same pattern, the same way, so I didn't flip those. And then I've just used little sequins on this one. So you can choose whether you want sequins or whether you just want the iridescent rhinestones on both of your layouts, and you'll get a piece of the starry sky to go with it that you can map your photos with. So please let me know, send me a private message if you would like a kit for $12, so you get the 2 pages. So that's just over, so that's $6 a page. And I would love to hear from you. And if you're wanting to purchase any of the items that I've showed you today, please just either email me or send me a private message on Facebook. And I will love to show you some more things soon. So have a great day and bye for now.